ISO 9001, 2026 formally integrates climate change into Clause 4.1. Organizations must now consider climate-related risks and opportunities as part of their quality management context. In the next few minutes, we explore what this means and how to comply. Climate change is no longer a side concern reserved for environmental management systems. The 2026 revision recognizes it as a fundamental factor that shapes organizational context and directly influences product and service quality. Clause 4.1 now explicitly requires organizations to determine whether climate change is a relevant issue. Let us walk through the 5 key changes that Amendment 1 introduced and what they mean for your quality management system. The most visible change is the explicit addition of climate change as a factor that organizations must consider when determining external issues under Clause 4.1. Previously, climate was only implied. Now it is written into the standard and cannot be overlooked during management reviews or internal audits. Organizations are required to identify which climate-related risks could affect their ability to deliver conforming products and services. This includes physical risks such as extreme weather disrupting supply chains, as well as transition risks like regulatory changes that alter material availability or customer expectations. The revision goes beyond risk by also requiring organizations to evaluate climate-related opportunities. These might include new markets for sustainable products, energy efficiency gains that reduce operational costs, or competitive advantages gained by demonstrating climate awareness to environmentally conscious customers. Amendment 1, published in 2024, was the first step in aligning ISO 9001 with the London Declaration on Climate. It ensured that quality management systems acknowledge the same environmental realities that ISO 14001 has long addressed, creating a more coherent management system landscape across standards. Auditors now expect to see documented evidence that climate change has been considered during the context analysis. This does not require a full climate impact study, but it does mean organizations should record which climate factors were evaluated, what conclusions were drawn, and how those conclusions influenced QMS planning. Before we move to implementation, let us define the 4 concepts that underpin climate integration in a quality management system. Climate risk refers to any potential negative effect that climate change could have on an organization's ability to achieve its quality objectives. This includes physical risks like flooding or heat waves that disrupt operations, and transition risks such as new regulations or shifting customer preferences that alter market conditions. Climate opportunity captures the positive side of climate action. Organizations that proactively adapt may discover new revenue streams, reduce costs through energy efficiency, or strengthen their brand by aligning with sustainability expectations, all of which can enhance quality outcomes. Organizational context, as defined in Clause 4.1, encompasses the internal and external issues that are relevant to the organization's purpose and strategic direction. With the 2026 revision, climate change is now explicitly listed among the external factors that must be evaluated when establishing this context. An environmental aspect is any element of an organization's activities, products, or services that can interact with the environment. While this term originates in ISO 14001, understanding environmental aspects helps quality managers identify where climate factors intersect with product quality and process reliability. With the concepts defined, let us turn to the practical steps we can take to integrate climate considerations into our quality management system effectively. Compliance does not require a massive overhaul. Here are 4 practical steps to embed climate awareness into your existing quality management processes. Start by revisiting your Clause 4.1 context analysis and explicitly adding climate change as an external issue. Evaluate how physical climate events and transition factors could affect your operations, supply chain, and customer base. Record these findings so they become part of your documented context. Once climate risks are identified, map each one to the quality objectives and processes it could affect. For example, if extreme weather threatens a key supplier, link that risk to your procurement process and establish mitigation actions such as dual sourcing or safety stock requirements. Do not focus solely on risks. Actively look for climate-related opportunities. These might include developing products that help customers adapt to climate change, reducing energy costs through process optimization, or gaining market share by communicating your climate-aware quality commitment. Ensure that climate considerations are documented and reviewed during management reviews. This creates an audit trail, demonstrates top management commitment, and ensures that climate factors remain current as regulations, scientific understanding, and stakeholder expectations evolve over time. Let us recap the essential points from our exploration of climate change in ISO 9001-2026. To master every change in ISO 9001-2026 and prepare your transition, enroll in the full course. Link in the description. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. See you in the next video.